My child, do not be afraid. I am the God who called you by name. You are mine. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 1. My child, do not be afraid. I am the God who called you by name. You are mine. Chapter 43. Pause for a moment and listen, not with your ears, but with your spirit. For there are words that rise not from the earth, but from eternity. This is one of them. You were not created to be lost. You were not formed to live in fear. You were shaped by my hands before the foundations of time. Every heartbeat of yours was written in my book long before you took your first breath. And yet I know how the world feels now. Cold, loud, uncertain. You wake up and feel the weight of days pressing on your chest. The voices of doubt whisper that you are forgotten, that heaven has grown silent, that maybe your prayers have gone unanswered too long. But I tell you, beloved soul, I was there when you wept in silence. I heard the cry that never reached your lips. I counted the tears that no one else saw. And I have gathered them, every single one, not as sorrow, but as seeds. For out of those tears, I will make gardens bloom again. The pain that tried to destroy you was never stronger than the purpose I placed within you. I did not abandon you when you were broken. I was in the very breath that kept you alive when everything else was falling apart. You called me in whispers, but I answered in presence. Even when you felt nothing, I was everything surrounding you. You see, faith is not born in sunshine. It is born in shadow. You don't grow in comfort, you grow in surrender. And that, my child, is why I allowed you to walk through fire. Not to burn you, but to refine you. Not to destroy, but to reveal what couldn't be shaken. I am the God who makes beauty rise from ashes. I am the one who turns graves into gardens. I am the voice that commands the storm and says, "Peace, be still." And that same voice whispers now into your soul, "Be still, for I am with you." There will be moments when you will not understand me, when my silence will sound like absence. But silence is not abandonment. It is the sacred space where I prepare your miracle. You think I am far away, but I am closer than your breath. The distance you feel is not separation, it is transformation. Beloved child, you are walking through a process, not a punishment. The wilderness you fear is the training ground of your strength. The delay you hate is the shaping of your destiny. The pain you wish to escape is the very door through which my glory will enter your life. So trust me, even when nothing makes sense, even when the night feels endless. For I am the light that cannot be extinguished, and I am guiding you, step by step, moment by moment. Through this shadowed valley you will rise, not by your might, but by my spirit. You will look back and see that every closed door was divine protection. Every heartbreak was divine redirection. Every unanswered prayer was divine preparation. I am your Father. I am not a distant God of unreachable stars. I am the God who walks barefoot through your storms, the one who sits beside you when you break, the one who whispers your name in the dark, saying, "You are mine." So let the world rage, let the wind scream and the thunder roll. Even in the storm, my peace will not leave you. For I am not only the God above the storm, I am the stillness within it. My child, you will not drown, you will not be overcome. For I have declared, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you, and through the rivers, they shall not overwhelm you. Isaiah 43:2. Remember who speaks to you now, the one who formed the oceans, and yet still bends low enough to dry your tears. I am the beginning and the end, the flame and the breath, the silence and the song. I am your God, and you are my child. Hold on to this truth. You are never walking alone. You are never unseen. And when you cannot hold on to me, I will hold on to you. My child, do not fear the fire I allow in your life. For the flame that touches you is not sent to harm you, but to reveal the gold I placed within you. There are moments when you look at your life and ask, God, why must I walk through so much pain? Why must I carry burdens that others never seem to face? Why must I stand in battles I never chose? And I, the Lord your God, answer you now. You are not walking through fire because you are weak. You are walking through fire because you are chosen. Gold is not formed in comfort. Diamonds are not shaped in silence. Strength is not born in stillness. Everything precious in my creation is refined, purified, and strengthened through pressure, heat, and process. And you, my beloved, are far more precious than gold, more valuable than 1,000 diamonds, because I formed you with eternal purpose. But understand this: refinement is not punishment. Refinement is revelation. Refinement is transformation. The fire you fear is the very fire that is awakening the strength you never knew you carried. You prayed for growth, so I allowed the soil around you to break. You prayed for clarity, so I removed the people who clouded your vision. You prayed for purpose, so I stripped away what distracted your destiny. You prayed for faith, so I led you where only faith could sustain you. Do not mistake my refining for my rejection. I do not break what I have not already planned to rebuild. I do not take what I will not replace with better. I do not allow loss unless it leads to resurrection. There are things in you that can only rise through fire. Courage you have not yet touched, wisdom that has not yet awakened, faith that has not yet been tested, a voice that has not yet been released. This is why the fire comes, not to consume you, but to consume what was never meant to stay. Fear burns, doubt burns, old wounds burn, but you will not burn, for you are held in the hands of the one who commands the flame. Remember my promise. When you walk through the fire, you shall not be burned, and the flame shall not consume you. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 2. Even when you do not see me, I am surrounding you. Even when you do not feel me, I am strengthening you. Even when you wonder if I have turned away, I am closer than ever, working in the unseen places, building the foundation of your future, forging a strength in you that even hell cannot break. Do not curse the fire. Bless the fire, for it is making you new. It is shaping you for the path ahead, a path where old weaknesses cannot follow, where old fears cannot survive, where old versions of you cannot enter. You will rise from this season with a clarity you did not have before, with a courage you never carried, with a voice that speaks with authority, with a spirit that no longer bows to the storms around you. For my word stands eternal. The Lord is near to the brokenhearted and saves those crushed in spirit. Psalm chapter 34, verse 18. You are not alone in this furnace. I stand beside you, as I stood beside my children in the blazing fire of Babylon. And just as the flames could not touch them, they will not destroy you. You will come out of this, not smelling like smoke, not shaped by fear, not carrying the ashes of yesterday, but glowing with the radiance of one refined by the hand of God. So stand firm, hold your ground, lift your head, for I am doing something in you that will echo through generations. This is not the end. This is the forging of a warrior, the awakening of a purpose, the birth of the person I always designed you to be. And when you emerge, you will say with clarity, God was with me through it all. My child, listen closely now. For this is not merely encouragement. This is restoration flowing from the heart of the Eternal One. There are seasons in your life when you look at what has been taken, what has been broken, what has slipped through your hands, and you wonder if anything good can rise again. You ask me, Lord, how can I rebuild when so much has fallen apart? How can I hope when so much has been lost? Today, I answer you with truth that cannot be shaken. Nothing that is surrendered to me is ever truly lost. Nothing that fades from your hands is beyond my power to return. Nothing that died in your past is beyond my ability to resurrect. You see only the fragments, but I see the foundation. You see what was taken, but I see what is about to be restored. You see the ashes, but I see the garden hidden within them. Beloved, you must understand my nature. I am the God who restores. I am the one who rebuilds. I am the one who breathes life where the world has declared death. And my restoration is not small, not partial, not fragile. It is overflowing, abundant, multiplied beyond measure. Hear my promise. I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. Joel, chapter 2, verse 25. Yes, even the years you think were wasted, even the opportunities you believe will never return, even the relationships, dreams, and moments you assumed were gone forever. I can return seasons you thought time had sealed away. For I am not bound by the clock. I am the maker of time. What you consider too late is simply the moment I choose to begin. But listen closely. Restoration does not always come in the form you expect. Sometimes I do not return what you lost. I give you something greater. Sometimes I do not bring back what was taken. I bring forth what is destined. Sometimes I do not rebuild the old structure. I build something new, stronger, holy, and unshakable upon its ruins. You cry over what was broken, but you do not yet see what I am preparing. You mourn what fell apart, but you do not realize that some things had to fall so the true foundation could finally be revealed. I know the heartbreak you carry. I know the pieces you hold in your hands, trying to fit them back together while whispering, Lord, I don't know how to move forward, and so I speak to you now. You do not move forward by your power. You move forward by my Spirit. The same Spirit that hovered over the waters in the beginning, the same Spirit that raised my Son from the dead, the same Spirit that breathes new life into dry bones. That Spirit is breathing over your life now. Do not worry about how restoration will come. Do not burden yourself with the timing. Do not fear that you will never recover. For I, the Lord your God, declare this over you. I will make all things new. Revelation chapter 21, verse 5. Not some things, not the easy things, all things. Your past does not define my future for you. Your loss does not cancel my purpose. Your delay does not destroy my plan. Your mistakes do not remove my mercy. What was broken will be healed. What was stolen will be returned. What was lost will be replaced. What was dead will rise again. But hear this clearly, beloved soul. Restoration begins the moment you release what you were never meant to hold forever. Let go of the bitterness, and I will fill you with peace. Let go of the regret, and I will fill you with clarity. Let go of the wound, and I will fill you with strength. Do not cling to yesterday's pain, for I am doing something new inside you even now. As the dawn rises after the longest night, your restoration is beginning. Quietly, gently, powerfully. I am rebuilding you from the inside out. You will not stay broken. You will not stay empty. You will not stay where sorrow left you. For my hand is upon you, and my promise rests over your life. You will see restoration. You will walk in newness. You will rise again, not in your old strength, but in mine. And when it happens, you will know that it was not chance, not luck, not coincidence, but the hand of your God, the God who restores, the God who redeems, the God who makes all things new. My child, Listen to me with the quiet place of your soul. There are seasons when you walk through valleys so deep that even your own shadow seems to abandon you. You look around and feel the weight of loneliness, the confusion of unanswered questions, the ache of burdens you never wished to carry. And in those moments, you whisper, God, are you still with me? Have you turned away? Am I walking this road alone? Today I speak to you, clearly and without veil. You have never taken a single step without me beside you. There are valleys you entered weeping, paths you walked trembling, nights you endured in silence. But even then, my hand never left your shoulder. When you thought I was distant, I was the one carrying you through the storm you did not have the strength to walk through alone. Hear my eternal promise. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm chapter 23, verse 4. Not might be with you, not sometimes with you, not only when you feel worthy, but always with you. You see, my child, valleys have purpose. Mountains inspire you, but valleys transform you. In the valley, you discover your true strength. In the valley, you learn to hear my voice above all others. In the valley, faith stops being a word and becomes the very air you breathe. Do not despise the valley you are walking through, for it is here that roots grow deep, visions sharpen, and destiny matures. The valley is not a place of abandonment. It is a place of becoming. You have asked me, Lord, why does the path of life sometimes lead me into places that hurt? And today I answer, because only in the valley can I show you what I could never teach you on the mountaintop. Only here can you learn trust without sight. Only here can you learn peace without explanation. Only here can you learn courage without guarantee. And hear me now. You are not staying in this valley. Valleys are for passing through, not living in. You may walk slowly. You may walk with trembling steps. You may walk through tears, but you will walk out. And when you walk out, you will carry wisdom you did not have, strength you did not expect, and a testimony that will lift others from their darkness. Do not fear the shadows around you. The presence of a shadow only proves that there is a light behind it. And I am that light. When your heart grows weak and you wonder how to keep going, remember this truth. My strength is not given to the strong. It is given to the weary, the broken, the ones who whisper, God, I can't do this without you. And I am here, whispering back, you don't have to. Hear my promise again, a promise that cannot be shaken. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. I will strengthen you. When your strength is gone, I will help you. When you cannot help yourself, I will uphold you. When you feel like falling, my beloved child, you are not in this valley to crumble. You are in this valley to rise stronger, wiser, deeper, and more radiant in spirit than you have ever been. And when you finally step out into the light again, you will understand why the journey required darkness. You will see why I allowed certain things to break, why some people walked away, why some seasons ended, and why some prayers seemed unanswered. Everything was shaping you. Everything was preparing you. Everything was leading you into the next chapter I have already written for your life. Walk with me. Lean on me. Hold my hand. For even in the valley where shadows stretch long and hope feels distant, I am God, and I am with you always. My child, listen now with the eyes of your spirit. For this message is preparation, not just comfort. You are being shaped for a season you have not yet stepped into. A season of greater responsibility, deeper faith, wider influence, and stronger purpose. But before I can lift you, I must strengthen what lies within you. You look at your life and see weakness, but I see potential. You see delays, but I see perfect timing. You see obstacles, but I see training. You see exhaustion, but I see the moment right before breakthrough. You have told me, Lord, I feel too tired, too uncertain, too small for what you're calling me to. And today, I speak a truth you must hold on to. The strength you need will not come from you. It will come from me. You were never meant to carry tomorrow's weight with yesterday's strength. You were never meant to build destiny with human power alone. You were never asked to walk this path with your own ability. Everything I call you to do, I also empower you to do. Hear my promise. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. You feel weary because you carry burdens that are not yours. You feel heavy because you hold on to battles I never asked you to fight alone. You feel overwhelmed because you try to run at a pace your soul was never designed to sustain without me. Come closer. Let me teach you something sacred. Strength does not come from striving. Strength comes from surrender. Strength comes from resting in my presence. Strength comes from letting go of what drains you so you can hold on to what builds you. Every time you choose patience when your flesh wants to rush, you grow stronger. Every time you forgive when your heart wants revenge, you grow stronger. Every time you trust me when nothing makes sense, you grow stronger. Every time you stand firm when the storm howls, you grow stronger. For you are not being prepared for a small calling. You are being prepared for a divine assignment. There are doors I am about to open that require a stronger version of you. There are blessings I am about to release that require maturity of spirit. There are people I will send to you who need the wisdom you are gaining now. And there are battles ahead where your present endurance will become your future victory. Do not fear the stretching. Do not fear the pressure. Do not fear the weight. These are signs that destiny is drawing near. You say, Lord, I feel like I'm breaking. But I say to you, you are not breaking. You are expanding. You are not failing. You are transitioning. You are not losing. You are being positioned. Trust me in this process. Trust me when the path narrows. Trust me when I remove what no longer belongs. Trust me when I close doors that you wished would remain open. Trust me when I call you into deeper waters where your feet cannot touch the ground. For the place you are heading cannot be entered with the strength of yesterday. You must rise anew. You must stand renewed. You must move with a heart fortified by my Spirit. Hear my promise once more. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 9. Do you see it now, my child? You don't need to be strong before you come to me. You become strong because you come to me. There is nothing in your life I cannot strengthen. Your resolve, your faith, your endurance, your purpose, your heart. And soon, oh so soon, you will rise with a strength that surprises even you. You will look at mountains that once intimidated you and watch them crumble beneath your steps. You will face storms that once terrified you and speak to them with calm authority. You will walk into rooms and carry peace that transforms the atmosphere. You will step into the coming season not as the weakened version of yourself, but as the strengthened, empowered, Spirit-filled child of God you were always meant to be. Hold on, beloved. Strength is being formed in you. Grace is covering you. Power is rising within you. And I, your God, am not finished with you yet, my beloved child. Listen to me now with the deepest part of your spirit, for this is the final message in this series. A seal, a promise, and a declaration spoken from eternity into your present moment. You have walked through fire. You have walked through valleys. You have endured storms you never asked for. And yet here you stand, not crushed, not forgotten, not abandoned, but carried by a strength beyond your own. Now hear me clearly. Every promise I have spoken over your life will come to pass. Nothing can stop what I have ordained. No circumstance, no enemy, no failure, no delay, no doubt. No season of darkness can cancel the plan I have written for you before the foundation of the world. You must understand something sacred. My promises are not fragile. My word does not tremble. My plans do not collapse under pressure. My purpose does not bow to human limitations. When I speak, creation responds. When I declare, the earth shifts. When I open a door, no one can shut it. And when I promise you something, it becomes your destiny. My child, you have felt discouraged because the promise took longer than you expected. You looked at the calendar of your life and wondered if time had stolen what I intended for you. But hear my eternal truth, for the vision awaits an appointed time. Though it delays, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. My timing is not slow. My timing is perfect. Some promises needed your growth. Some needed your healing. Some required certain people to leave. Some required certain people to enter. Some needed your heart to mature. Some needed your faith to deepen. Some needed preparation beyond what you could see. But none of my promises have been canceled. They are maturing. They are unfolding. They are aligning. They are being woven into your life at the exact moment that will bring the greatest glory and the greatest blessing. And now, beloved, listen carefully. You are stepping into a season where long-awaited promises will begin to manifest. Slowly at first, then suddenly, quietly at first, then unmistakably. There will be moments when you will say, God, it's happening. And your heart will tremble in awe at how I bring everything together. For I am the God who finishes what He starts. I do not begin a work in you only to leave it incomplete. I do not plant a dream only to let it die. I do not give a calling only to let it fade into the background of your life. Hear my promise once more. He who began a good work in you will bring it to completion until the day of Christ Jesus. Philippians chapter 1, verse 6. My child, I began the work, I sustained the work, and I will complete the work. Do not worry about how the promise will unfold. Do not fear the unknown path ahead. Do not let your heart tremble at the size of what I am calling you to. You are not walking into your future alone. I go before you. I walk beside you. I guard behind you. My angels surround you. My spirit empowers you. My hand steadies you. My love secures you. Every promise I have spoken will rise, not because of your strength, but because of my faithfulness. In the coming days, I will open doors you stopped knocking on. I will restore things you stopped hoping for. I will revive dreams you thought were buried. I will bring connections, opportunities, guidance, and divine alignment that no human hand could orchestrate. You will see the evidence of my word. You will witness the harvest of seeds planted in tears. You will step into blessings that were forming quietly behind the scenes. And when these things happen, you will not say, "This came from my effort." You will say, "This was the hand of God." My beloved child, lift your head, straighten your shoulders. The season of promise is approaching. Walk forward with confidence, not in yourself, but in me. For I am the God who speaks, and it becomes so. I am the God who promises, and it comes to pass. I am the God who finishes, and nothing can stop my hand. You are loved, you are chosen, you are covered. And every promise written over your life will unfold exactly as I have ordained. This is the word of the Lord for you. Heavenly Father, wrap me in your peace in this moment. Calm the storms inside my heart and quiet the voices of fear that trouble my soul. Lord, hold me close when I feel uncertain. Let your presence surround me like a warm light, reminding me that I am never alone, never forgotten, never unloved. Fill me with the strength I need for today. Give me wisdom for the choices before me, and courage for the path you are calling me to walk. Where I feel weak, be my strength. Where I feel lost, be my guide. Where I feel weary, be my rest. Father, heal the wounds I carry, the ones I speak of, and the ones only you can see. Restore my joy, renew my hope, and help me trust your timing, even when I do not understand your ways. Thank you for walking beside me through every valley and lifting me up every time I fall. Thank you for loving me with a love that never changes and never lets go. Lord, keep my heart soft, my spirit steady, and my faith anchored in you alone. Lead me, strengthen me, and stay with me always. In your holy name I pray. Amen.